In this video, we're going to continue with graphical solutions to equations, and this time the solutions will involve drawing a more complicated line, a linear line but not vertical or horizontal, a line of the form y equals mx plus c. If you're devising, there's your graph, there's part A, and you might want to go back to the graph to solve part B and C. So how are we going to use this graph y equals x squared plus 2x minus 3 as shown? How are we going to use that graph to find the solutions to x squared plus 2x minus 3 equals x minus 1? You're best to be watching the previous video if you've got no idea at all, but if I summarise, you can see that the graph is drawn, x squared plus 2x minus 3 is also in this question. So we want to see when this graph, x squared plus 2x minus 3, when that graph is equal to x minus 1. When is the graph equal to x minus 1? And when I say equal to x minus 1, that's the result or the answer. That's what y is equal to. To see then when the graph is equal to x minus 1, we need to plot y equals x minus 1. To do that, you might need a table of values, x value and y values. You can choose 0, 1 and 2 would be appropriate here. Just going to do this in our head, but if you're not sure, I'd recommend writing that out. If y is equal to x minus 1, if we put x to be 0 in there, y would be 0 minus 1, which is minus 1. If we then say x is 1, we need to find out the y value. So y would be x minus 1, y would be 1 minus 1, which is 0. And then we choose x to be 2. Y would be x minus 1, y would be 2 minus 1, which is 1. We can then plot those points. 0 minus 1 is there. If I can get it exactly. And then we've got 1, 0, which is here, and 2, 1. You draw a nice straight line through those points, and you get that. So we'll go back to the question. We want to know when this left-hand side, which is this graph, when is x squared plus 2x minus 3 equal to x minus 1, which is this graph here. And that's where they intersect, where they cross or meet. So that's the point here where the x value is 1. Remember, we want x values because this is an equation in x. So x is 1, or when they meet here, the x value is minus 2. So two solutions. Two solutions because the straight line x minus 1 crosses the quadratic curve in two places. Okay, let's do part B. Use the graph to find the solutions to x squared plus 2x minus 3. Now, important to always look and check, and it will be at M7 level, but to check that this here is exactly the same as the graph that's been drawn, and it is. So we want to know when is the graph equal to minus x minus 3? So when is y equal to minus x minus 3? So to do that, we need to plot that line. Again, you need a table of values. So we put in an x value, let's put in an x value of 0. When we put in 0 in here, we get y is equal to minus 0, which is just 0, minus 3, which gives minus 3. Then choose another value, you just choose 1. If you don't know where these numbers came from, I just kept it simple. Numbers that were on any numbers that are on the x-axis of that graph really will work. I just choose 0, 1, 2, it's simple. So choose when x is 1, that would be minus 1, minus another 3, which is minus 4. And then I choose x to be 2. Y would be minus 2, minus another 3, which is minus 5. And we need to plot those points. So 0 minus 3, 1 minus 4, and 2 minus 5. And you get a nice straight line through those points. The purpose of that line was to see where that line intersects or crosses the curve, because that's what we want to see when those two things are equal to. When y equals x squared plus 2x minus 3 is equal to y equals minus x minus 3. They intersect here when the x value is 0, and they intersect also here when the x value is minus 3. So there are two solutions because the straight line crosses that quadratic curve twice. One last time, we have to use the graph to find the solutions to x squared plus 2x minus 3 equals half x plus 3. You'll see there that that left-hand side is the same as the previous part. It's the same as all the parts. It's the same as the curve that's already been drawn. So we want to see when this curve is equal to this line, the line being y equals half x plus 3. Like all the other ones, we'd like a table of values to give us points to plot. I'm not going to choose 0, 1, 2 this time because I'm going to have to half the x values. So I don't want to half odd numbers. That'll give me decimals, which are quite hard to plot. So because I'm having to half the x values, I'm going to choose even numbers for the x values. So when x is 0, half of 0 would be 0 plus 3 gives 3. When x is 2, y would be half of 2, which is 1, plus 3 gives 4. And when x is 4, half of 4, or half multiplied by 4, I suppose you're maybe wondering, when the half is beside the x it's multiplied, a half times 4 is the same as a half of 4, which is 2. And when you add on 3, you get 5. Non-calculator, you need to know that. If it's a calculator, just put it in. And remember, it should be a multiplied sign in there. Plot those points then. 0, 3. This is going to be hard. I'm going to have to remember this in my head to try and plot these well. So 0, 3, 2, 4, and 4, 5. Right. 0, 3 is here. 2, 4 is here, and 4, 5 is here. Then get your ruler through those points and you should draw a nice straight line like so. Then when I go to find the solutions, hoping I've got that right, I think I have. Yep. We have to use the graph to find the solutions of this. Now, it looks quite difficult to read these off exactly. And if that's the case, normally the question would say estimate. Use the graph to estimate solutions. So I'm going to have to estimate solution here. I think that's minus 3.24. I'm going to say minus 3.3. So minus 3.3, and this one here looks just short. Maybe just, yeah, it looks just short of that. So it's probably more, very hard to say, 1.75 maybe. So minus 3.3 and 1.75. I had a wee check at my other solutions when I did this on paper, and that's especially here true. My line's quite thick there. I think I said minus 1.8, or I said 1.8 for my answers for this one here. If your line's quite thick, it's going to be more inaccurate, so use a sharp pencil.